Hello, 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 everyone. I am your girl, the princess of all. And we have the one, the only, the most marvelous Diamond on with us today, y'all.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Yes, clap.
How are you on this Friday?
I'm good. Just enjoying a little cozy. It's a little chilly here today, so
I
just
know. Out of all weeks, like now, all of a sudden, I feel like the holiday season is starting to hit like the mid east. Like
it
before, it was
is.
still feeling like spring and fall weather, but now
Yeah,
I feel like holiday season is definitely around the corner with this weather.
it is. It is. I'm just like, oh, here we go. Let's go. Let's knock
I
it
know.
out.
Are we ready for holiday season? I feel like I am a smidget, but then on another end, I'm not. I'm ready for like the movies and like the hot
Mhm.
cocoa and like the pajama portion, but I'm not ready
Yes.
for the party portion of it.
I guess
I
I feel
don't
like
feel
I'm
party.
the opposite. I'm just ready to party. I'm ready to party and to not be doing as much work. Like already, I was talking to someone today, and I was like, "We can meet next week," and I was like, "Oh, that's Thanksgiving. Maybe the week after." Like, it just starts to get real. The work goes down, so I'm excited for that.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I mean, I guess it differs.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the New Year's party. Shall I say that part?
Oh
Ready for New
yes.
Year's, but for me, New Year's is like always such a split feeling because
Hmm.
my oldest birthday is on New Year's.
Oh
So it's
really?
always like that split moment of, am I a bad mom if I go out to a New Year's party, or do I spend it with my baby? But he don't really know what birthdays are right now. Like
Yeah. Yeah, might as well at this point right now. Then if you don't know, he doesn't know what's going
it's
on.
like a mixture. It's like a mixture.
Yeah.
But long and behold, guys, if you guys see us here on a Friday, you already know what that means. That means that we are getting fashion savvy, okay? We're getting these
Yeah.
holiday fits ready. We're getting these lovely outfits and closets in order because around Christmas time, this is where you gift the most gifts. And
Yeah.
you want to make sure, and I'm glad that this topic is today because you want to make sure you're buying someone stuff that you'll actually see them in.
Yes.
I can't
You do.
tell you how many sweaters I have in the back of the closet
That you're just not gonna wear. Like you're just not gonna wear them.
because Nana thinks that I love
Yeah.
melted sweaters with
That's
like
not my style.
pieces on it. So
You don't want to throw it out. Like you feel bad.
because listen, I have this one aunt for like Christmas, and I mean I think I had to be like 14 years old. She brought me a pair of like leather thigh high boots, and at that time, leather thigh high was not in style. I was 14
Mm,
in middle school.
yeah.
That just it wasn't in then. So I
No.
never ever wore those boots. And I mean, every year she asks me, "You still got those boots? You
Where's the
still
boots,
got those
girl?
boots?" And I was like, ugh. And I had to just like keep lying to her, like, "Yeah, I still got them."
I
I
got them.
so
Broke them out last week. Oh, you missed it.
you missed me, and it was like like the marching like old like leprechaun boots. It was that style of like leather
Oh.
boots. And at 14 years ago, that
Yeah.
was not popping, not for kids.
Yeah, especially at the age you're really wearing whatever everybody else around you is wearing, unless
Yeah,
you're really, really bold. Like I'm just definitely sticking to the status quo. No.
yes. I'm gonna stick to what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get laughed
Mm.
at.
No, no.
But without further ado, let's talk about holiday gift guide because I really think that people need this year.
Yes, and I wanted to talk about this as quickly as possible because businesses are already starting to have their Black Friday sales and stuff like that. So I wanted to talk about some of the things to be looking out to grab for other people before we all start doing our shopping in the next coming weeks. So let's see. Yes, I'm excited. So I put together this list of some of my favorite holiday items to gift people. And I mean, I don't like to buy a lot of people clothing items, very specific clothing items, unless I really know that they're going to like it. And I think it's very safe if you're not completely sure, unless they specifically ask you for that sweater, t shirt, whatever. to err on the side of just getting like accessories and things that will supplement or improve that person's life. So you know they're going to get some use out of it. So the first thing I have on this list is this Kish satin sleep set. So satin pillowcase with the satin eye mask and the satin scrunchie. Everybody's going to try that out. Everybody's going to want to use something like that. Like, I want to lay my head on a satin pillow. Yes, it's a staple. The next thing I have on here is the Sephora gift sets. So Sephora has a ton of gift sets for a range of different brands. So if you know somebody likes Origins, you can get them the Origins one with a bunch of different face masks. If you know they like Fenty lip gloss, you get them the gift set with the Fenty lip gloss. Whatever it is that they like at Sephora, there's pretty much something for all of the ladies at Sephora that you can get them a gift set that you know there's a higher chance that they're going to get some use out of.
I definitely like that idea of non-clothing items, obviously, for several reasons. But these are awesome things because, like you said, they're unisex. So, I mean, if they don't like it, I mean, they can possibly re-gift it.
Yeah.
And it'd be okay.
And it would be just fine.
On a Fashion Friday. Re-gifting gifts. Like, is it illegal? Is it... we have to talk about that one day.
We do have to talk about that because I don't do it personally, but I don't see the problem, you know.
I've regifted some gifts.
Have you?
In my lifetime. Only because someone bought me a gift that was like 100% purposeless for me. And I knew someone else who
would use it.
Could use it.
Yeah.
So that's about the only time that I've ever re-gifted, like a gift card or something to like a store that I know I don't shop at. I'm going to give it to someone else.
I just feel so bad, even though I know they'll probably never find out. But something in me, I just feel so bad. I'm like, no, I can't give it away. Like, it's dramatic.
That's the part that I'm like, I don't know. Like, would people feel bad? But I mean, like you said, that's why you're supposed to buy things that are neutral, because if someone can always use a Sephora set, they can always use a sleep set. You know, those are things that every day someone can use without a doubt.
Yeah.
Picking something from like a random mom and pop store that this person probably does not live nearby or ever have probably seen or stopped into may be far-fetched of a gift.
It is, yeah. So, yeah.
But that satin robe set looks very nice.
Yes, the satin robe set. I love this one. This is what I always tell, especially for guys looking to get something for their girls. You know, they're like, I want to get her something, you know. I love that one because you can never have too many of those, right? You can never just get her another color, you know what I mean? And it's something really for both of y'all, you know what I mean? And vice versa. It's kind of sexy. It's kind of cute. You know, it's comfy. I love the robe idea. Like, it's one of my favorite gifts.
I think I have like 3 different styles of robes at my house.
Yeah.
I love robes that much. I have my satin one when I want to be cute. I have my like other like comfy one that's still short that if I still want to be cute. And then I have like, I call it the Grim Reaper one. It's like the hood. It goes down to my ankles. It's fuzzy. It's cozy. That's when I'm like really cold in the house.
Yes, Grim Reaper. I need a Grim Reaper robe.
Every time I put it on with like the hood, my family's looking at me like, is everything okay? And it's black. And that's why.
With the black, that sets it off. Yeah.
You have to have, you know, versatility of
robe. You do, depending on how you feel.
Yeah. And depending on the weather. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You live in sketchy mid-east areas. You never know how cold it truly may be inside or outside your home.
You need a few that are plushy.
Yes. Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah.
These candles. I love a good candle.
Me too. And so this one is replica by the fireplace that I have on here. This one is by Mason Margiela. They actually sent me this candle a few weeks ago, and I've been using it nonstop. The packaging was beautiful. So I think this is a really good candle to give as a gift. It smells amazing. I think pretty much everybody would like the scent on it. So I really like that candle. Yeah.
I just found out on TikTok, and I may be completely like old to this because maybe I'm just now getting into the candle thing, but they say that it's better to buy candle warmers than to actually light the candles.
Interesting. I have not heard about this.
Okay, so a lot of people who like shop at Bath and Body Works who loves candles, they say that
Mm-hmm.
the candle lasts longer when you put it in the warmer because it basically
Interesting.
warms and it melts it down. And then when
Yeah.
you're done with it, it hardens it back instead of the wick burning the wax completely out.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into this because I'm not per se a candle person. Like I wouldn't, you know those people who are really into candles, but
Yeah.
I just always keep one or two candles that I really love and just like light them if I'm feeling it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Are you a candle person?
I'm a candle person, and I just became
Okay.
a candle person because I live in a house full of boys. So
Yeah. Yeah.
have to have candles there because they're all boys. And
Yeah.
oh no, boys, they don't care sometimes,
They
And
don't.
I always have a good candle, but I was looking into it because I also have smaller boys who, if I light the candle, they're not
Oh.
paying attention to if they're
Hmm.
throwing something in that direction or a ball is being flung. But with the candle warmers, you never have to worry about any flames. And I hear
Yeah.
people keep those like basically plugged in all day because that's how some people's homes just like smell. Like as soon as you walk in, like you can tell that there's a scent because they keep their candle warmers burning. So
Interesting.
yeah, I just learned out about that on TikTok
Okay.
from a candle mom. So
Okay. I'm gonna have to look it up because I like that.
yeah. So if you can, put the replica by fireplace candle and a candle warmer and it
Oh,
lasts longer and your home is just smelling
yes.
good all day, that's a bomb gift too. That's like a two for
That
one type
is.
of
That
gift.
is a 2 for 1. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
okay. Some socks.
Yes, so of
Or
course we have socks and so I specifically put on these socks. These socks are by a brand they're like a lifestyle brand called Rude. And I especially like socks, giving socks especially to like my guy friends and my male family members, because they all have their favorite like streetwear brands that they love. And if you just get them some of the socks from that brand or you get them a beanie or a hat or something, without, maybe you don't want to splurge on getting like, because some of these brands, these cheaper brands, one shirt is like $200 $300, but you can get them a nice pair of socks from the brand for like, I think these socks are like $60 or something like that. So
yeah,
I really like getting those branded socks and accessories and stuff. They're great gifts because they're going to use them.
I agree. I agree. Again, people always need socks.
They do.
You never go wrong with that.
And why not make them fly socks at that?
Exactly. Styling and profiling.
Exactly, of course. So next on here, I have skincare sets, and this was especially geared towards the guys, to give to the guys because I know some guys still don't have really like a facial skincare routine, and some they want to start. They're like,
You do.
I want to start washing my face. I want to face, and they don't really know where to start, and sometimes you forget to, if they're like, well, can you pick something out? Merry Christmas. Here's a great time for me to start you on your skincare routine. Good
Hmm.
luck. Try it out. Tell me what you think, and we'll
And
go from there.
and a lot of the beard sets that men are getting. Like men are
Yeah.
now like grooming and taking care of their beards and moisturizing them. And I mean,
Yep.
it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. So
So
let's start them on the right path. Like,
that's
let's
true.
get them on
Let's help
track.
them out. Let's help
Let's
them get
help them
that
out.
smooth baby booty face.
Yes. The next thing I have on here is the Yeti water bottle.
Hmm.
Everybody has a Yeti water bottle except for me. I don't have a Yeti yet, but everybody tells
I
me
don't have
how.
a Yeti yet. What is a Yeti water bottle?
So they're like these water bottles. They have a range of sizes. I think the biggest one is like 60 ounces, but they keep the water cold all day. I'm talking like 8 hours. Your water could stay cold in there
I
in this water
Yeti
bottle. It's
bottle.
very well insulated. Yes. And so everyone loves their Yetis, and I like the range of sizes for them as well. So it's on my wish list this year is to get a Yeti water bottle because I don't like cold. I don't like warm water. I hate when my water gets to room temperature.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Lately I've been one of those people that like I've just fallen in love with any type of water. I used to be like, oh, I only need cold water. But
Mm-hmm.
when I do like a lot of my fasting, sometimes I'm not even drinking water to enjoy it. So I've learned to just
Yeah.
like
Deal
down
with it.
room temperature bottle of water real quick just to plenish my body with like water. And then like
Yo.
for enjoyment reasons, yes, has to be ice cold. I don't know how you eat a
Yes.
meal with warm water.
Me
Like
either.
that that's just highway robbery right there. Okay, it has to be cold.
Literally. So if this is gonna keep me, drinking my water, I know for me, I would be drinking more water if, I know every time I grab my water bottle, it's gonna be ice cold, so
I gotta look into some Yeti water bottles because I
yeah. And they also have mugs too. They have like, if you like coffee or you want to take soup or like any of that kind of stuff, like the brand started for like outdoorsy people that go camping and hiking and stuff like
okay.
that. And so they've just built
I
a
think that
whole
was
line
made
around
to
it.
like cut down like people using multiple bottles of water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like here in the station, right, like we keep cases and bottles of water, but like if someone comes in and they're not writing their names on the water and they sit it down and then someone else picks it, they're like, who waters
Yeah.
this? What is this? I don't know. It goes in the garbage because no one knows what water it is.
Yeah.
So having like your own like type of water bottle, it definitely I think cuts down on that factor of having a bunch of useless water bottles and it stays cold on top of it. Yeah,
It
I need to look
does.
into a Yeti.
Yeah, I want a Yeti.
Look into one.
The next thing on the list is the Always pan. And this pan is like, it replaces 8 pieces of cookware in one, and it's
Oh,
so aesthetically pleasing. Yes, you can do a bunch of things with this pan. It's a skillet, it's a pot, I think you can fry in it. Like, it does 8 things in one. And
oh yeah. I need
mhm.
one of those.
Yeah, exactly. And it comes in a range of colors. They're like 100 and I think it's like 125, maybe $130. Right now they're
For
having
a
their Black
set?
Friday sale and it's only like 90 now. What'd you say?
Is 90 for a set or just one?
No, for just the one. For the
Oh,
one.
but I mean, if you can do multi things with
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, it's supposed to replace eight 8 pieces of traditional cookware. You can do a
because
lot of different things in this pan.
if you cook, the worst thing about cooking is the dishes afterwards.
It
But
is.
if you can use the same pan and just wipe it out, boom, wipe it out, boom, you're
Yes.
saving dish time after cooking. I definitely have to look into this always pan.
Yes, all of my friends that have one, like they love it. They use it for like literally, like I said, you can use it for pretty much everything. And anything you can't, they also have this brand sells it as well on their website. But they're also just, I'm really about the way things look aesthetically as well. And so like I'm always going to show you guys things that are also very beautiful as well in the home.
Yes.
So I love this pan for that.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yes. And the next thing I have on here, the last three are all from small businesses because that is one thing that I really love to do for my holiday shopping is include small businesses, support small businesses and put my family and friends onto small businesses that they may not, know. So the first one here is Rebel Nell. They are a woman-owned brand based out of Detroit,
Ooh,
and they use graffiti from buildings around the city of Detroit to create these necklaces, jewelry pieces, and they hire women that have gone through terrible situations, displacement, domestic violence. And so I love to, gift people
awesome.
something like that, and give them the story behind that and just help get the word out about those kind of brands. So that's the first one, jewelry.
And giving people meaningful pieces. There's
Yeah.
so many jewelry companies and there's so many items out here who, sometimes they're not customized. So it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
a gift. But if a gift has a backstory to it,
Yeah.
I think that a lot of times with gift giving in holiday season, we think it's about the price tag or the amount, but
Right.
really it's that sentimental value behind it that makes a person say, hey,
Yeah.
I really love this, or
Yeah.
oh my gosh, this means so much to me. It's like you put
Right.
thought into it. So I love that story of that jury line. I'm definitely gonna
Yeah.
reach out to them. That's awesome.
Yeah. I love them. I know the owner personally, Amy. She's a family friend, and I love that brand. So they're great. And the next one I have here is Kiwa, and their Kiwa detox mask. So this is a face mask. This is another woman-owned, Michigan-based company, and I just love how clean and natural and organic the products are from Kiwa. People always ask me about like my skincare routine, and this is one of my favorites that I like to recommend for keeping my skin so clear. So I love Kiwa, their favorite.
Now, real quick, just a smidget backstory. What
Yeah.
technically is the difference between like a detox or like the charcoal mask? Like, is the detox mask, does it pull the toxins out as well, or?
Mhm. Yeah. So it pulls the toxins out as well. It pulls the toxins out as well. And for Kiwa, their mask specifically, they have two different masks, and one of them is it's like based with I think it's like a chlorella. I think that's what it is. It's something green that it's based. It's not charcoal based because charcoal can be a little tough. So I know
That's what I was
Christina
wondering.
likes to, yeah, she uses very gentle things because she has very sensitive skin. So it's
Okay.
a very effective mask though. But yeah.
Okay. I like
Hmm.
that.
Yes.
Last
And
one.
then yes. And then lastly, I have Territory, and they are a Black woman owned brand. They're based in New York, though, but I love this brand. I'm really big on natural. When it comes to things I'm putting on my skin, it needs to be as clean as possible. So this is another 100% natural brand. They do a lot of soaps and moisturizers. They're especially known for their artesian soaps and specializing with a range of different products for, psoriasis, eczema, anything like that. They
Mm,
have specific soaps for that. Like she has turmeric and the sea moss, and just there's a range of soaps, and they start at $5 for them, and they'll last
oh,
you a
that's not bad.
long time. Yes.
Not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I love brands like that, because myself and my family, we all have like very sensitive skin. So
Yeah.
even for the face mask and the what, like those type of companies and those things, I love finding out about them because it is very hard finding,
It
good
is.
brands that you don't have allergic reaction to, or your skin is
Right.
not bumping up. Like for years, I could
Mm-hmm.
not use like regular like acne skincare stuff on my face. Like it immediately made me break out. Literally
Yeah.
for years, all I used was water and rubbing alcohol,
Okay.
and it kept my face very clear. But now that I'm getting older, I'm like,
Yes.
oh, okay, I want to dibble and dabble. But now I'm like,
Yeah.
should I, or should I just stick to what I know? But finding
Yeah.
brands like this makes me feel comfortable because they specialize in sensitive skin and all
Yeah.
those things. Because you have to be careful what you're putting on your face. Your face is very
Really true.
sensitive. Because I remember, I don't even know what it was. I put some oil on my face, and it would make like my eyes under here like burn and like make my eyes water. And it's supposed to be like some kind of skincare. So you really have to pay attention to some of these ingredients and know whether they specialize in sensitive skin or sensitive areas
Yeah.
that you buy. So I love the fact that those two brands do specialize in that.
Yeah, it's really important, and I tell people all the time. I feel like most of, at least for me, most of my stuff that I put on my body, a lot of my skincare products come from small brands because they're usually the ones putting the least amount of BS in their products. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
usually leaning
that's true.
towards more natural and clean ingredients because they're what we're seeing in the store. You know what I mean? The major brands are
Yeah.
putting a lot of extra stuff in there that we just don't need. And so yeah, I love leaning towards the small brands.
And what I've found to realize is a lot of the smaller brands, they make them based upon orders. So it's
Yeah.
fresher versus the stuff
Hmm.
that's like just sitting on the shelves and it's made to just
Exactly.
sit there for months. And I had to start asking myself, like, even with inflation of certain things going up, I'm like,
Yeah.
well, do we really want to pay this amount for like this big old package if it's supposed to be going in our body or on our body? So I had to start looking
Exactly.
at it like, yeah, I am gonna buy the one that has less this and is a little bit more expensive, but it
Yeah.
rots faster because that means that it's fresher instead of it
Yeah.
being able to sit on the shelf for like a year and you buy it and
Exactly.
you put it on your face.
No.
It's not too safe. But all of these ideas are great gift ideas, and it depends on, like you said, you have to know the person that you're buying a gift for as well,
Yeah.
right? You don't want to buy a single man, a pot set, because I mean
Right.
there are some men out there who love to cook. Do not,
Yeah. If you know he likes to cook.
if he don't like to cook and he's ordering takeout
Yeah.
every single week, buying him an always pan may not be the best bet.
Yeah. May
But
not
get
be.
him like some skincare and some socks.
Right.
Know who you're buying gifts for. So I
Yeah.
definitely love this tutorial because it gives people a chance to be able to mix and match and know the
Yeah.
personalities of who they're buying a gift for.
Because I feel like for pretty much everybody, you can think of something like maybe not specifically from this list, but adjacent to this list. Like it gives you ideas of how you can twist it for the people in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So,
mean, even if you have a mom, you can get your
right.
mom a robe and some socks, or
Yeah.
like a candle and some pans. So like I feel like this
Hmm.
can definitely be like picking and choosing for adults.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say.
For
For
adults.
any
Yeah.
adults, if you have like work parties, I know a lot of people are doing like the elephant
The
game
elephant, white elephant.
or like
Yeah.
games. These are great gifts to just throw in the box and put in
They
there
are.
a water bottle, you know?
Yeah.
It's very unisex.
It is
So
very unisex.
I
Yeah.
definitely love all these ideas. We're gonna be sending out our Christmas list to all of our listeners out there. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Hello.
We're gonna be sending you guys our wish list just in case you want to send some stuff up here to the station just a little bit.
Okay. Literally.
Are you big on Christmas?
It's okay. It's okay. I
Okay.
just like spending time with the family. I'm not really big on the gift giving, receiving thing at this age, now that I'm older. It's just more about being able to spend time with family, especially since everybody's, taking time off, and that's
I
what I
agree.
like about it.
I
Yeah.
agree
What
with
what about you?
that. I used to be big on the whole Christmas thing, but over the last couple of years, I've kind of fallen away from it.
Yeah.
And we try to make it more about giving than getting type
Yeah.
of thing. And even with the children, um, we call it a yes day. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. It's a movie called
Mhm.
Yes Day, where like the parents, they let their kids like ask for anything within like
Oh my
24
God.
hours, and on that day they can get whatever they ask. There's certain stipulations like rules
Right.
of how far we can travel and all those
Yeah,
kinds.
yeah, yeah.
We're starting to make it more of like that type of day because
Mm.
we don't really agree with like the whole like meaning or celebration. Like
Yeah.
it gets weird. So we're just like still allowing them to participate and get things, but actually celebrating like life and family.
Yeah.
And okay, you're getting this because you did something good, not just
Right.
because you feel entitled because it's a particular
Yeah.
day.
Right.
So
I
that's
love
kind of
that.
what we're doing. But with Thanksgiving being next week,
Yeah.
are you cooking this Thanksgiving?
Oh no, I do not cook. I do not cook. I
I
am
do not
not.
cook.
No, so I
Okay,
will
okay.
not
Are
be
you
cooking. I'll
participating
just
in
be
any Black
enjoying.
Fridays?
What'd you say?
Are you participating in any Black Fridays next Friday?
Probably. I don't know yet. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't been shopping as much lately, so I've been doing very well. I'm very proud of myself. So I've
Yay,
just been.
congratulations.
Thank you. I've just been kind of sitting back and just watching it. If I need something, maybe it'll pop out. But
That may
no,
go, but right now
yeah,
it's a no go. Okay, well,
yeah.
that's good. I don't
Are
do
you?
Black Friday. No,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
cooking, but I'm not
You're
doing.
cooking. Okay. We
I
love your contribution. The people who cook for Thanksgiving, you guys are a national treasure.
So my house is the cooking house for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So we all like the day before we all cook at my house. We prep
Hmm.
everything, and then we eat at my parents' house.
Okay.
So it's like we're at both houses for it, but
Oh, okay.
everyone's still kind of together. And
Yeah.
we all like bring in different things. So
Yeah.
like I do like the greens, the cornbread, and like a dessert. And then my mom will do like the mac and cheese and the dressing, and like everyone like
Right.
kind of brings something. But that's as far as I go as cooking on Thanksgiving. Now I can cook, but I'm not cooking a
Yeah.
whole meal by myself. That's not happening.
Mhm.
I don't know how
Mhm.
grandmas used to throw down in that
I
kitchen.
don't know. I
I
don't
cook
know.
myself. Absolutely no, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
Yeah. My job is just I do a lot of like the serving and making sure everybody's good while we're eating because I'm also a picky eater. So I only eat like two, three things for anyway. So like my job is just to make sure everybody I'm like the hostess. I'm making
Yeah,
sure everything runs smoothly. If we need more, we need this, we need that. Like that's
I
my
think
job.
that's why I started making the pre-cooking at my house so I can see what they're putting in the food because I'm a picky eater too. So it's
Yes.
like, okay, I know I'm
Uh,
not eating that tomorrow. Like,
okay, that's looking a little sketchy. No, no.
you put what in them greens? Yeah, nah, I'm
No.
not eating that. I'll make my
I'm
own.
not eating it.
Um,
No.
but yeah, for Black Friday, I went out maybe like twice, maybe 3 times my entire life of Black Friday,
Really?
and it's too much.
Yeah.
Much for me. I mean, me and my brother, we stood in line for these flat screen TVs for I don't know how many hours for them to tell us that they didn't have any more sizes.
Oh my God.
Like, I just feel like that's a ripoff. Like, why would you do that to people? You could have told people while they were standing in there,
Yeah.
hey, y'all are here, but we only have some amount. So I stopped doing the Black Fridays. I'll maybe participate in Cyber Mondays,
Yeah.
but Black
Online.
Friday, no.
Yeah, no. My mom and I used to go out every year when I was younger for Black Friday. And we weren't even usually looking for anything serious. It would just be more just
To
fun,
go
just
out.
waking up. But
Yeah.
even now, we're just
I
kind
don't
of like
understand why people
over
are
it.
in there fighting. And I mean, it gets mad. And I'm
It
like,
gets crazy.
it's not that serious.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
Please don't shove me. Yeah, no.
Well, definitely make sure you send us a Thanksgiving pic because I'm sure you're going to be down up
Yeah.
styled.
A little something.
Yes, I'll probably be in joggers and a t-shirt
Okay.
because
You did a service, okay?
after all that cooking, you're just like, who's getting dressed? Who's doing
Just
hair,
for what?
makeup? But no,
Y'all are lucky I'm still standing here. Like, I'd like to
I
go lay
used to
down.
be that way. I used to show up to my grandma's before I like actually started cooking. I used to show up to my
Mhm.
grandma's all dressed up,
Lie.
food, where the food at?
Head to toe. Yes.
But now I'm just like, ugh, whatever.
Whatever.
But go ahead and give out your social medias one more time so people can stay up to date with you, stay in contact with you, and if they have any questions, to hit you up.
Yes, guys, you can find me on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, at Your Coiliness, YOURCOILYNESS. Yes, feel free to DM me if you guys have any questions about anything. I'm also going to be posting this gift guide on my blog as well in case you guys want to see any links. And I know that you guys will probably post it on the Instagram as well. So you guys will definitely be able to look at it again if you guys want to see exactly what it is and have some links as well. Yes.
And tell us what gifts that you mixed and matched. If you looked at the guide and if you chose some gifts off of there to give your significant others, family, friends, hit us up and let us know what you guys chose off of the gift guide list. Okay. But don't touch it down, guys. DJ Sane is coming up next, and it is Fashion Friday. We'll be right back.
Bye, guys.